The University of King's College sits on unceded Mi'kmaq territory, subject to the peace and friendship treaties that are the basis for peaceful coexistence and good relations among all who live in Mi'kmaq. Hi, I'm Livy, a student at the University of King's College in Halifax, Nova Scotia, currently pursuing a degree in Contemporary Studies and Classics. During my first year, I read my fifth books in the King's Quad every chance I got. As we entered lockdown this year to try and keep our community safe, I wasn't able to spend as much time on campus. And so in my last video, I demonstrated some of the public places that I visited this year in the pandemic to read Wittgenstein outside in peace. However, the quad is not just a place for reading, it's also a great place to hang out when you need a break from the books. And so now that I'm done reading Wittgenstein, I'm going to take you guys around to some places that I visited this year when I had a day off and wanted to relax. Let's go! The first place I often visited this year is the Halifax Public Library, a toppling, boxy building of glass with a stunning view and a rooftop patio. I know I literally just said that this would be a list of places to go when you want a day off from the books, but honestly, what do you expect from a King student? There are 2 courtyards on which you can gaze at the award-winning architecture, and as a student you're eligible for a free library card, meaning you can decompress with all the YA novels you want. The second place I often went is the Halifax Gardens. I probably frequent the gardens now more than ever because of how beautiful it is in the spring and early summer, and you will definitely see some ducks, if not their babies. You'll see the gardens on your way to the library, or turn up Roby and go through the cemetery, where you can pay homage to Viola Desmond's gravesite. Step onto the path and you'll be set up for a wonderfully scented kilometer-long walk past the gazebos, fountains, and the pond. My third suggestion is to go shopping. Halifax has tons of great local businesses. Luckily for a gal in the pandemic, most of them are street-facing, so whether window shopping or real shopping, Halifax will keep you occupied. If you've got a record player, check out Taz, which is an enormous record store next to the Basilica. Another place to visit is Trident, a bookstore cafe by the harbor. I know I'm bringing up books again, but the staff are wonderful, and so is the espresso. My favorite spot in Halifax is Elsie's, a used clothing boutique with lots of eclectic charm and even more accessories. The fourth spot I spent time this year is the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia, and it's free for students on Thursday evenings. The gallery is a great way to spend an hour or two, and the last time I was there they had an exhibition, still on until September of 2021, called Making Space that I spent at least 40 minutes engaging with. They also have a huge piece by Kent Monkman that always takes a good chunk of my time, and the top floor is devoted to Nova Scotian artist Maud Lewis. The final place to check out on your day off is the Maritime Museum. If you're downtown by the art gallery anyways, why not make the 2-minute walk to the harbor front, past the courthouse, and go visit the Maritime Museum? I once again quote from the website. You'll discover the stories, events, and people that have come to define Nova Scotia and its relationship with the sea. So those are my suggestions for some COVID-safe activities to take part in as a student in Halifax. There's plenty to do here even when we are in the midst of a pandemic. Plus, things are beginning to open up again as the vaccines roll out, and as long as we continue to stay safe, get tested, and keep the community in mind, we'll be back in no time.